So, topic of the video is 6 rules on how to increase kicking power. Okay, so as you guys may guess, rule number 1 is stretching. Okay, rule number 2 is, without a doubt, stretching. Rule number 3 is stretching. To know the other 3 rules, watch the rest of the video, guys. So again, rule number 1 is stretching. Rule number 2 is stretching. Rule number 3 is stretching yet once again. To know the next 3 rules, guys, at least the rules that I apply as a Taekwondo master, watch till the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You actually faked that guy out and then threw a kick. This is ITF Taekwondo, International Taekwondo, and back kick. Boom, right to the jaw. Yeah, that'll put you night-night. These are real knockouts. You know, sometimes people will say that like guys like Conor McGregor are knockout artists. They're not, because he never puts anybody out cold. Everybody he knocks out is still awake after he supposedly knocks them out. 3, 2, boom. Yeah, one more time. Classic wheel kick. Again, ITF Taekwondo. So rule number 1 is stretching, flexibility. Rule number 2 is flexibility. And rule number 3 is flexibility. Bang. In a minute, I will say rule number 4, 5, and 6. You guys in the comments could try to guess what they are. Boom. That doesn't look good. So there's something that all of these guys do to have this kind of speed. Because in order to have power, you need to have speed. Boom. Power doesn't exist without speed, guys. What do you think all these guys go down with these kicks? He barely tapped them. Boom. Goes down. This is speed, which equates to power. Rule number 1, stretching. Rule number 2, stretching. Rule number 3 is, without a doubt, stretching. And there's 3 more rules. Rules 4, 5, and 6. I'll get to that in a minute after we watch all of these knockouts. See, you see the speed in slow motion. Even in slow motion, it looks fast. And back kick. Boom. He did it with left first and then with right. The guy just happened to have his head in the wrong direction. That was actually a lucky shot. It's females. This is a nasty one. Watch her head go backwards. You saw the head going backwards and the arm up like that? That means she is really having a severe concussion. A real severe concussion. I mean, look at that. That is not good. Boom. That could have been a lot worse if it had landed better. I don't even know why this even made the list. I mean, yeah, it landed in her head pretty well, but she's not knocked out. She's still awake. She's still sitting. It probably ended the fight, though. But yeah, you guys get the point, right? So, in the comments, what do you guys think is rule number 4, 5, and 6? Other than stretching, of course, that is. Can you guys try to guess? Okay. Now, rule number 1 is stretching. Rule number 2 is stretching. Rule number 3 is stretching. So really make that a thing, guys. If you guys see my videos, you will notice that I'm always stretching. I got videos where I'm doing the splits for up to 45 minutes. I've done it even live. So rule number 4 And this is assuming you're already training. This is assuming that you're already doing some type of training. And by that I mean, this is assuming that you're already doing some kind of like a real taekwondo training, not no BS. Okay, so assuming you're doing some kind of real taekwondo training, okay, what you want to do is number 4 is train with ankle weights. So you guys want to put ankle weights on your legs and you want to walk with them, spend all day with them, heck, even sleep with them. I'm exaggerating now, but I used to do that. I bullshit you not. I used to sleep with ankle weights. I used to walk with them, kick with them. I wouldn't take them off like until a week or two before the competition. So do that. You know, do wear the ankle weights. That's rule number 4. Rule number 5 is without a doubt kicking underwater. This will also add negative resistance to your kicking. So you want to kick about this low in the water and keep the kicks above your where your chest starts, right? And then that's rule number 5. And then rule number 6, and a lot of people may not like this one, you know, because this is assuming you already know how to kick. So this is assuming you already have timing, you already have speed. This is purely on how to kick more powerful. And to kick more powerful, you need more speed, and more speed of this kind of speed, like negative resistance speed. So, and then last but not least, number 6 is going to be 2 things. Okay, the low kicks. A lot of people forget about the low kicks, but if you don't have the low kicks, then your legs are not really going to be truly strong for kicking. If someone that can low kick and kick your legs from you, then what the hell was the use of you doing all those nice, fast, high kicks? So, in my opinion, number 6 is the low kicks, taking of the low kicks and all that. And I would add as a bonus the leg holding training. But really essential is the stretching. That's why I put rule number 1, 2, and 3 as stretching. I cannot stretch that enough or stress that enough. I cannot stress and stretch enough to stretch. Okay, stretch further than the last time, guys. Okay, if you ever want to have this kind of speed and this kind of power, yeah, kick underwater. So you want to stretch, 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 ankle weights, kick underwater, and then the low kick training. As a bonus 7, you guys want to do leg holding exercises. I have many videos where I talk and do all of the stuff I talk about. I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk, all right, when I say this stuff. So if you guys ever want to have this kind of speed, this kind of power where you can just put someone away with one kick, you really need to kick faster and harder than the last time, but especially faster. Keep in mind, speed makes power. Speed really makes power. If you don't have speed, you have no power at all. Think about it. Why do we have speed limits? Why do we have car seats? Because if you go too fast with your car and you come into a collision, then the power is created, which can hurt you. It's not any different with your feet. It's not any different with your hands. Okay, look at this. Boom. It's that speed that creates that power that you see the head going backwards like that. That's not just pushing power. That's not something you can learn at the gym or you can create with weights. This is something that you create with speed, with lots and lots and lots of training and lots of repetition. See, like guys like Rokas who only trained 6 months for like an MMA tournament and then expect to do well or expect to have like kicking power or actual destructive power are just delusional. Like it's not gonna happen. To have real power, you really need to have like trained and trained and trained for years and have lost years. If you don't lose, you don't really, you can never be able to do this. Like all of these guys that you guys see here beating people, all of these guys have lost for years. They've sparred people every Friday. They've lost and lost and lost and came back, took it and came back. I know myself because I did this myself. Like I lost for like 2-3 years straight in the dojo. I was getting my ass kicked all the time by people that were better than me. Like you cannot get better at fighting with just a few months, or actually get at anything near professional level, at anything, at kickboxing, at taekwondo, at boxing, at MMA, if you don't have years under your belt in something, you know, in a particular martial art or in a combination of many. Like so yeah, these are the 6 rules. Again, stretching is number 1, stretching is number 2, number 3. So stretching, 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 ankle weights, kick on the water, and low kick training, along with, last but not least, number 7, a bonus one, is leg holding training. This will make your legs incredibly strong, but keep in mind these are just extras. This is not This is for people that already know how to kick. If you don't already know how to kick, this video is not for you. This is for advanced people. This is for people that can actually get really good at kicking or that already sort of do this. Like, for example, this is advice that Sensei Seth's fat ass could take, or Gabriel Varga, because they kind of already know how to kick. They don't have to learn everything from base level, but they could definitely watch my videos and learn a lot from watching the stuff that I preach, because they lack in their kicking game. All of those guys from the USDC lack in their kicking game. Also a nice tornado kick. Yeah, the gym weight training uh, is good, but it's not going to give you the same results as kicking with the legs, with the leg weights, and kicking on the water. That is going to trump the weight training. If your goal is to be good at kicking and be fast at kicking, and to stay light to be able to compete at this level, boom. You know, it's not something that's necessary. The weight training, it helps. That could be number seven, but for most people, you gotta keep in mind that for most people, the weight training is going to be an overkill. Most people can't handle it. It's going to be like too much pain. To mix the pain of the training of taekwondo is not like lightly the pain that you get here. The pain from the stretching, the pain from the kicking for hours in and hours out, and then from the sparring and the punishment you take, and then to add to that also the weight training to add more pain to your legs, or even the leg kicks which I added in there. That's even more pain to your legs. So all of that is just pain, guys. To get good at kicking is to have pain be your friend. If pain isn't your friend with kicking, you will never be good at kicking. You have to love kicking so much that you're going to sacrifice a lot of pain to get good at it. Like, this is not miraculous. This is not just talent. This is hours and hours and hours of work and sacrifice. Boom. Like, this is not easy. If this was easy, everyone would be able to do it. Everyone will be able to kick like you're in a movie. But most people can't. It's very difficult because it takes a lot of training. It's the same clip from earlier. Boom. But these are some of the best ones on the internet. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just ask. Yeah, it is. It is funny. Poor girl. Yeah. Well, I knew a girl that did taekwondo as well. Competed in taekwondo. She was a black belt. She got wheel kicked in the mouth and the jaw. And she had a dislocated jaw, and after that, she quit competing. At least in fighting, she kept competing in forms and all whatnot, but not in actual fighting. I'm gonna show you guys knockouts of beginners versus professionals. Ooh. There is no doubt that Taekwondo is a martial art. One more time. I missed that one. Axe kick. There is no doubt that Taekwondo is a martial art that is devoted to strength and speed. Combining these two elements can result in a hit, if unavoidable, that can lead to the recipient seeing stars. In this video, I will show you 15 occasions where fighters wished they dodged the strike. Number 15, spin kick knockout. Filmed and uploaded to YouTube, one fighter shared his experience at his first Taekwondo tournament. After taking a low kick, the opponent instantly responds with a... It was a spinning back kick. It was a spinning back kick, not a spin kick. It's sort of a spinning back kick. Though the unfortunate fighter wasn't injured, his pride definitely was. Number 14, axe kick. After the fight had to be restarted by the referee, the more aggressive of the two managed to land an axe kick that hammered an easy victory. I'm sure the red fighter lost a few inches of height after a hit like that. Boom. Yeah. Solid kick. He still got up though.
Number 13, Bizarre Kick. After suffering an injury to his backside at the start of the clip, the red fighter soon pulls out a bizarre kick that looks more like a Muay Thai move, which seemingly defied gravity. Soon after the knockout,
All right. Let me just tell you guys what happened there. A lot of people get that mixed up. If you guys watch that in slow motion, you will notice that fighter that did that kick, he was actually pulling the other guy's uniform, which isn't allowed. It's a little nasty trick that people will do where they will pull the uniform and pull you in one direction. So a lot of people will think that guy was moving this way to avoid that kick, but he wasn't. That guy was pulling him on his uniform this way while his leg was moving upwards like that to set up the second kick in the other direction and kick him in the dome. That was not that was not some magical movie kick. That was a
the
cheat.
red fighter
He
soon
cheated.
pulls out a bizarre kick
Watch.
that looks more like a
He's
Muay
pulling him
Thai
down
move,
there, and then
which
boom, he
seemingly
pulled him down. He
defied
pulled his
gravity.
uniform down.
Soon after the knockout, medics rushed onto the scene with a stretcher.
Yeah, this guy who's talking about this doesn't really know. Like he's pulling him down, so he pulled him down with his right hand. Yeah, so that guy was cheating.
What started off as a standoffish exchange soon escalated when the blue fighter seemed to scale the torso of his opponent to deliver a devastating kick to the face.
Boom.
Number 11, Stephen LeGros. The next clip was taken during the men's hyperweight sparring division at the Canadian ITF Taekwondo National Championships in Montreal. The knockout was delivered by Stephen LeGros, who is now a master training others at his Warrior Code Academy. Things started off shaky for LeGros, which then turned into a flurry of strikes from both sides. After LeGros looked to be on the losing end, he pulled out a spinning kick that came out of nowhere, taking the victory. Number 10, Joe Rogan.
Now the Joe Rogan clip, guys. Here, notice one thing: you don't see anything else before or after this. He just throws a kick, lands it, the guy falls.
From the
But
1987 U.S.
you don't see the full
Taekwondo
fight
bout in
though.
Connecticut, Joe once had a
Boom,
lot of power as well as
ding.
hair.
Yeah, the guy were
As
flying
the
and all that,
match
right?
starts, Joe strikes like lightning before leaving the floor
Yeah,
just as quickly.
but the similarities between Joe Rogan, Michael J. White, and Van Damme is that they all have small clip like this, especially Van Damme, where you only see him do a few things. And Michael J. White has a clip only from one point sparring tournament, but there's not more of it. Like there's not more of Joe Rogan doing anything else as far as fighting. There's a video clip of him doing kickboxing, but it kind of actually sucks. Which reminds me, I should probably react to it. I should probably react to Joe Rogan's kickboxing clip. He's got some recent sparring footage, which I've seen before, but it's not nothing to brag about. Sensei says muscles to fat ratio is high. I mean, fat is high. Yeah, Sensei says is overweight for sure. Michael J. West Post karate makes me laugh where he does the scream. True. The Steve kick. Yeah, the Steve kick. No doubt. How you doing, egalitarian? Any other tips you want, man? Let me know. I can make another video. I'm due for another one for members only anyway. So let me know if you want another custom made tutorial for you on anything. Let me know if you want me to make a specific video. Doesn't have to be a tutorial. It could be an edited video or something, or me rating someone's kick, or it could be anything. Just let me know what you want to see. I'll let you know, and I will. Ignacio Caplonch. You want me to make a video on Ignacio Caplonch? Like you want me to rate his kicks, or what is your question? I know who that is. He's from Argentina, if I remember correctly.
UK fighter Aaron Cook managed to land a
Boom.
powerful
There you
kick on
go.
his opponent Stephen Lopez from the USA. If you look closely, the knockout actually happened while Aaron was falling to the ground.
Actually, No.
Number
If you
8.
watch closely, it's the same trick that I mentioned before, guys. This is the same trick as the other guy. He's pulling him on one side, and then look, like he's bringing his leg up like this, and while he's doing that, he's pulling him to this side with his hand, and then kicks him on the other side. It's the same thing the other guy did. It was a trick that a lot of people used to do back in the days. You don't get away with it now
It
anymore
actually
because they have
happened while
replays.
Heron was falling to the ground.
Here, look, watch again.
Managed to land a powerful kick on his opponent Stephen Lopez.
Watch again.
Tour in November 2000.
Watch again. This is cheating. Here,
UK fighter.
watch. Boom. You guys saw that? He's pulling him. He's bringing up that leg and pulling him with the other arm. One more time. Watch, guys. I'll show you guys so you guys see it clearly. This with this hand, he's pulling the uniform. Boom, and with that leg, he's kicking him. So he's pulling the sleeve of his arm. Boom. You guys saw that now? It's not a magical kick. No one in Taekwondo is going to lean that back to the other way when they see an axe kick coming. We don't do that. We just put up our hands, we block, we move back our head, but we don't lean sideways all the way like that, exposing our head to like a roundhouse kick. Anyone who does that is stupid. So I don't know. People react to these videos, but they have no idea what they're reacting to. Like this guy, I don't know what his channel name is. Brutal TV. He has no idea what he's reacting to.
Taekwondo. As this next clip painfully shows, freeballing it in the head department isn't going to end well if you get hit. After narrowly missing what seemed to be a powerful kick, the fighter wearing the Karate Kid style headband responds with a strike
Boom,
that
back
almost
kick.
takes his opponent off his feet.
Almost takes the opponent off his feet. What do you mean? I mean, I think that took him off his feet. I mean, I think that qualifies as being off your feet, doesn't it?
This next clip shows that a fraction more speed can be the difference between winning and losing. The two fighters launched their
Boom.
kicks, but the blue fighter
Goes
managed
on the
to
side of
make
the
his
head.
powerful high kick land first.
Spinning wheel kick.
The knockout was done by Chan Sung Jung.
That's
who's
a wheel
known for
kick.
his mixed martial arts career, as well as competing in the UFC's.
Man, this guy calls spinning back kicks, spinning kicks, and he calls spinning wheel kicks, actual spinning kicks, high kicks. So what's wrong with this guy? He doesn't even know the name of the kicks.
Number 6, flying tornado kick.
Let's see if he got this one right.
This next fighter.
Yeah, I know this one. This is a good one. This is a kickboxing match. That guy's about to knock that guy out with a tornado kick. A step forward tornado kick. Watch, he's going to step forward and then he's going to do a tornado kick. Boom. See what I say? One kick, you're out. Again, these are real knockouts, guys. Look, boom. See, this is a real knockout. One shot and you're done. So what Conor McGregor does and a lot of these guys who they call knockout artists is not real. These are real knockouts.
What started off as a pretty average fight ended with Sean Martin delivering a well-timed axe kick that echoed through the whole hall.
Yeah, that was a good axe kick too. Look, put him out. For those of you that say axe kicks don't work, look at that. How does that not work? The guy's out cold. Make sure you guys like the video, guys. There's 10 of you in here, only 2 likes. Now there's 5 of you in here, but make sure you guys like the video. It really helps the channel. Boom. Ask me anything. I tend to answer everybody. Consider it members only if you want to learn how to move better or kick like this. I will rate Ignacio Caplonch's kicks, no doubt. I will rate Ignacio Caplonch's kicks. Now he's going to use a taekwondo kick, I assume, in kickboxing. I haven't seen this yet. Liver shot. Hey, wait, that's Kwan kick. I've seen this before. That's Kwan kicker throwing a liver kick. Look at that. Boom. Kwan kicker, how you doing, bro? We're running into you here. Not that I got along with him or nothing. I've outkicked him in many videos too. But yeah, Kwan kicker. And let's go back to Kwan kicker for a second. In case you guys didn't know, I heard later that this fight was set up, that it was not a real fight, that it was like that he paid to fight someone who sucked. Let's see it again. It is a neat spinning back kick though.
4, El Guapo.
El Guapo.
Though this is
Who's El Guapo? I'm pretty sure that's Kwan kicker. I don't know why he says El Guapo. El Guapo is Bas Rutten. Pretty sure El Guapo is Bas Rutten. See, he doesn't even have the names right. This is Kwan kicker. I'm sure of it. I've seen this before.
Number
Mike Manson Gibson is also great. Yeah, no doubt. I will do the one you asked me though on Kaplonch. This is also a good one. Spinning back kick now, axe kick, in and out axe kick, and now tornado kick.
that ended with a perfectly timed tornado kick,
Boom.
leaving his
Yeah,
opponent face down in the ring.
no doubt. This is one of the best ones. That guy can really kick. Look at that. Bots. That's a real kick, no doubt.
Number 2, complacent fighter. This next clip shows what can happen if you underset your opponent and take a more relaxed stance.
Tornado kick. Bomb.
A strike that reminded him not to judge a book by its cover.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, he sent him to tomorrow's version of himself.
Number 1, Steve Lambden. In this final short clip, we see Steve Lambden land a double jump kick that resulted in a broken jaw.
Damn.
Knockout was so
I
severe,
suspect
it
that's
sent the
another
fighter
one.
into a seizure-like state.
I suspect that's another cheat while we're just pulling the other opponent's arm. Let me see. Let me see one more time. No, that one wasn't. That one was legit. Okay.
That concludes our list of the most epic.
So there you go. You guys asked me for more clips. That was more clips. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Any questions? Let me know, guys. This is quite a few in here. I'm not gonna bounce yet. I'm gonna get more coffee because my day is just starting. Andy Hugh was a master axe kick. Yeah, Andy Hugh got great axe kicks, no doubt about it. But you know, it's there's a lot of other people that could kick like Andy Hugh as far as the axe kick. Not kickboxers, of course. As far as kickboxers, he's the best one. But what I'm getting at is like other people, like Kyokushinkai people, Taekwondo people. Definitely a lot of Taekwondo masters, and there's other people that can kick axe kick just as good as him. I wouldn't say they can land it as good as him in a kickboxing match. That's a whole different story, right? But what I'm getting at is, he's not like the best at axe kicks. He was definitely a master of axe kicks. Don't get me wrong, but there's people that are there's many people, especially Taekwondo masters, and that are really good at axe kicks. You only have to look at like a Taekwondo demo team to see a bunch of people that are ridiculously good at axe kicks. Edson Barbosa do well. Yeah, he does well in spinning axe kicks too. Yeah. So having the next coffee, guys, to get through this day. Black coffee, no sugar, no milk, just black coffee. Bam. Oh, happy birthday, Shiz. For your dad, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, you told me it's your dad's birthday, not your own birthday. You told me that in the earlier stream. I remember. Sit over here. So yeah, for those of you that just tuned in, this video was about the 6 rules on how to have more powerful kicks or harder kicks, which speed creates power. So without speed, power doesn't exist. So what I'm saying is rule number 1, stretching. Rule number 2, stretching. Rule number 3, stretching. Rule number 4, ankle weights. So kick with ankle weights, keep them on all day. Ankle weights all day, kick with them, sleep with them, walk with them. Don't take them off for like 2-3 weeks. Really try this. I have a training partner that's doing this. Number 5, kick underwater. So kick as fast as you can underwater. And number 6, practice low kicks. By that I mean do them on someone, have them done on you, condition your legs. Also, because there's no use in being all good at fancy low kicks. I mean, at fancy high kicks if you cannot take a low kick, and if a low kicker is just going to kick your legs off of you. Great example of this is Raymond Daniels. Watch Raymond Daniels, great kicker, but if you're gonna get your legs kicked from under you by someone like Nicky Holzken, then what was the point of being great at all those high kicks? You guys gotta add the low kick training in there. It's essential. Low kicking is an art of its own. It's not as easy as it looks. It's not like because you can high kick, that means now you can low kick as well. These are two different ball games. Kicking, high kicking, and low kicking is two different ball games. Yeah, maybe I should try it, man. No doubt. No doubt. I'm down to try whatever, man. Do any of you guys ever watch Space Ice?
I don't really know how that's a plan or what anyone's supposed to do, but who am I to question JCVD? So they put that snake plan into motion, but are completely thrown off by Rourke having a small child. Damn.
I watch this regularly, guys. Space Ice.
They should have seen that coming. It is a fucking carnival. So Rourke spots the team. And I gotta say, even though he's the villain, anyone that just walks around with hand grenades and throws them every chance he gets is pretty badass.
This guy.
In fact, this entire carnival is badass.
Let's wait for the
Everyone's
kicking.
carrying automatic weapons.
Let's watch the kicking now. Now Van Damme is gonna come off of that thing over there, step on a bunch of cans, do some like weird flying kick here
Just go.
soon here, and then he's gonna somehow kick someone and still land on his feet, or that already happened. Okay, here he goes.
Save the day when this product placement tries to f everything up. Fuck you, Coke. But he's Van Damme, so he still manages to make it awesome.
Boom.
Don't know if these guys are part of Van
Spinning
Damme's team or the bad guy
Spinning back kick.
trying to enjoy the carnival. Either way,
Boom. What did I say?
go. So this team has been a complete.
So yeah. So I'd be watching Space Ice sometimes for the fun of it. I mean, it really makes me laugh. I've already seen this one, so it just started playing by itself right now. So I just figure I'd show you guys what's on the screen playing behind you guys, because you know the screen is behind you guys. Yeah, true. True. You're welcome. So now I have two kick ratings coming up because I got this requested. So first, I'm going to give priority to Egalitarian because he is in the members only, even though another person had first come first serve, but he's not a member. So I have to give prioritize to members only. So he asked me to rate Ignacio Kaplonch, the Missile or El Misil from Argentina. He's a kickboxer who mixes up his Taekwondo expertise with kickboxing, who really dominated in, I guess, South America somewhere. I'm not sure at a world level how much he dominated. So we'll get into all that, what his level really is, even though his kicking level is really, really great, without a doubt. And then the second person we're gonna rate is, without a doubt, Tony Ya. People have asked me to rate Tony Ya, so we're gonna do that as well. We're gonna rate all of these people. Somebody honking outside. I must see who it is. Ninja Samurai is screaming in the light watching Van Damme. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Back in the days, I used to really like this Double Team movie. It was one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. Yeah. So I'll be rating again, like I said, Tony Ya Oh, Don the Dragon Wilson too. Don the Dragon Wilson, Tony, yeah, but I'm gonna give priority to Ignacio Capron because I was asked that right now by Egalitarian, but I'm gonna be rating these three people from a scale of 1 to 10 on my channel. If you guys don't know my channel, I rate famous martial artists kicks on a scale from 1 to 10. I have a pretty strict rating. That thing Joe Rogan says that he's the harshest critic of kicks is BS. 1 second, guys. Have to see. Oh, I guess I'm back again. Wait, what happened just now? Was I on or not? Because I picked up a call. So I guess the live stream stops when you pick up a call and then it goes back. I don't know. I've never done it before. But I had to take that call. No what? No is in what? If I just read no, I don't know what you mean. Oh, it did stop. Okay. Yeah. So you guys have any questions on the speed and power, on how to increase kicking power? If you guys have any questions, just ask me now before I end the stream. Six rules on how to increase kicking power. Let me see. Cro Cop versus Andy Hugh fight. Morning, Beetle. How you doing, man? Check out the short. There's a hoogtepunt, een live verticaal hoogtepunt. Dus AI maakt zeg maar een hoogtepunt van de video's die je livestreamt. En de hoogtepunt die AI heeft gekozen, want ik kies maar één, is waar jij in bent. Dus jij bent op die short. Maar ik doe dat niet zelf, dat doet YouTube AI zelf, zeg maar. Maar daar sta jij toevallig op van die les van gisteren. Okay, let's watch this fight real quick. Since we're speaking about kicking, this is one of my favorite fights of all times. It is Cro Cop versus Andy Hugh. Since we're talking about people who actually can kick, let's watch this one, guys. Boom. Wheel kick. That's Andy Hugh versus Cro Cop. Misses with the spinning back kick with the left leg. Low kick. Spinning back kick. Roundhouse / axe kick attempt. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. Boom. High kick. He knew it was coming. See, Andy Hugh knew that was coming. Now, just for you guys to know, who kicks better? Andy Hugh or Cro Cop? Who's the supremest kicker? Who kicks better out of these two? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Boom, 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 boom. Andy Hugh returning the strikes. Actually, you'd be surprised. No, Andy Hugh kicks better than Cro Cop. Cro Cop has one kick he's really good at, which is the left high kick. He has a lot of power with his left high kick, but Andy Hugh has a way larger kicking arsenal. Like if you watch Andy Hugh fight now, you will see that he does axe kick. See, got him with the axe kick. He does. Look, the referee had to stop it for a second. Boom. You didn't even see it coming. See, because he's blocking it as if it's a different kick. Andy Hugh making it look like a low kick or a roundhouse kick and then turn it into an axe kick. So Andy Hugh is definitely a better kicker. He's a little smaller than Cro Cop, but Andy Hugh has got a large kicking arsenal. This means he's good at doing many different kinds of kicks. You will see it here. Watch. Another axe kick. Boom. See? This was with the other leg, and you couldn't do nothing about it. Now a low kick. See, Cro Cop only has the left high kick, and he returned the axe kick now just because he got nailed with it himself. So Cro Cop can axe kick too, but that's not his specialty. Cro Cop the spinning back kick. See, like Andy Hugh has got a better variety of kicks. Kokap Tonga low kick that was kind of crappy low kick. It was too high. Spinning kick, and Krokop really well countered it with a front kick in the butt. So these guys really know how to kick. They really do. But Andy Hugh is better. There's levels to this shit, and Andy Hugh is just better at kicking. I understand why people think Krokop is better because that's Krokop's kick right there, the high kick. That's the kick he wants to land. As Krokop wants to land the left high kick. He'll do it again here. Watch. He'll get desperate and try it again at some point. See again, left high kick. See, he will keep trying to land that left high kick. That's Krokop's strategy. If you take away Krokop's left high kick, his arsenal or his kicks aren't that great anymore. Like he's really, really, really good at doing that one kick. You can get very far with being good at one kick, especially if you practice only that kick all the time. I would know that's what I did with the wheel kick. But if you then fight someone like Andy Hugh, who can actually fight and use many different kinds of kicks from different angles, like Andy Hugh can literally kick you from any angle. From any angle, you have foots coming at you. So here it goes again. Boom, boom, low kick, and spinning back kick with left, and then he'll do it with right as well. See, and this is one of the best kicking matches out of all kickboxing matches because both of these guys kicks. He's spinning back kick again, and these kicks hurt even though he's landing him in the arm. You're still taking damage. But not just the fight. Andy Hugh is the better kicker. And since they're both kickers, of course, he took the edge in this one because it's basically a kicking match. If Krokop would have used his punches more or his okay, look, Krokop should have used his punches more. Like he should have tried to outpunch him with his reach and outkicked him with like straight kicks and then really like try to look. If I was Krokop, I would have tried to fake Andy Hugh out so that he thinks I'm gonna do kicks, but do kicks that keep him at distance, and then try to land punches instead of kicks, because you're not gonna outkick Andy Hugh. It's also the ego thing. See, like Krokop wants to prove that he can kick better than him or outkick him or whatever, but it's like you're not gonna outkick Andy Hugh, Krokop. It's not gonna happen. There's levels to this shit. And keep in mind, I'm a Krokop fan. I really like Krokop. But Andy Hugh is just a better kicker. I cannot deny that. Boom. Now he's trying to go with the right leg instead of the left leg because the left leg, he already overdid it. Back kick again. So he keeps nailing him with that back kick, man. Those are low kick. He keeps connecting kicks. Krokop is not connecting nothing. Nothing that matters anyways. Another back kick. So you get the point. Krokop is getting his butt whooped in this fight. Commercials are on, so I gotta wait for a second. But yeah, Krokop definitely is the better fighter here, and both of these guys probably train with ankle weights. I don't know if they do the underwater training, but Krokop kicked for like years when he was a kid, to always kicking. If you're kicking all the time, you're gonna get good at kicking. It's like sparring. If you're sparring all the time, you're gonna get good at fighting, right? Running is not really a thing that's gonna help you with fighting. It's gonna help you just to run faster. You do wanna spar a lot if you're gonna get good at fighting. So also with these kicks, I mean, the tips I'm giving now is for people that can already kick. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. The crowd is cheering for Andy. Boom. And they're in Japan, I think. Boom. This is K1, so yeah, for sure they're in a spinning back kick again. Boom. Yeah, Beto. I saw the video. Yeah, you did really good, man. Beetle in the comments, he's training with the ankle weights, like I'm explaining in this video that you should. Rule number 4: train with ankle weights to get better kicks like these guys, and train on the water. That's rule number 5. Rule number 6 is to take the low kicks. Get better at the low kicks. You too, Beetle. You need to get better at taking the low kicks. You felt that yesterday. I only kicked you a few times and you have pain. That's another thing you need to incorporate. We need to do more low kick taking and training. Boom. Yeah, so you guys see this? Definitely Andy Hugh is getting the best of Crow Cop because he's a better kicker. Boom. You still landed one more kick at the end of the fight. And this went to decision. I mean, it could have been a knockout, but, you know, it didn't. Yeah, so you guys see Andy Hugh won the fight. And then went to decision with the axe kick. Boom. Boom. So, yeah, it went to decision. And even though Crow Cop is actually the knockout kicker. Now, if you were to ask me who's better at knocking people out cold with kicks, the answer is definitely Crow Cop. But that doesn't mean Crow Cop is a better kicker. These are two different things. Crow Cop definitely is better at knocking people out with kicks, no doubt about it. But that doesn't mean you kick better than the other person. You know, it's these are two different things. This is Nikki Holskin. I wonder who he's fighting here. This is playing by itself, guys. I don't know who he's fighting in this clip. I'll let you guys know in a minute. Any questions, guys, before I play something else or whatever? The final message of Andy Hugh is very emotional to read. I don't think I've read the final message of Andy Hugh. I should look into that because I really kind of don't know. Yeah, I like teaching, Beetle. So you will learn every time. Just stay close to me. You will learn a lot. Yesterday's class, I planned for it to go a little different, but it was still not bad. It was still not a bad class. Yeah. It sucks that he went that young. It really does. Joseph Vantellini. How good is Joseph Vantellini? I don't know. That's the fight. Anybody know who wins this one? Because I don't. I don't know who wins this one. I mean, don't look it up, guys. I mean, if you know out of your head, I'm not asking you guys to like Google it and tell me. Just curious if you guys know. That's the fight right now. Let's see what they're saying.
Down to 11 wins with 1 loss. 10 of those wins by knockout. At 5 feet 11 inches tall, 1.80 meters, and weighing in at 169 pounds, 76.9 kilos. Fighting out of Canada, ranked number 2 in the world. Here again, Bazooka.
Canada, kind of like Gabriel Varga. Yeah, anyways, the first part of the stretch and kicks were fun to do. I could hold it at the same height. Yeah, that's good, man. You are getting better, Beetle. Just keep it up, man, and you'll be just fine. You're doing just great. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Anyone got any more questions? Let me know in the comments. So next video, guys. Respect, man. Respect. Catch you later, guys. I will be streaming again soon. All right. Later, guys.